Good morning, people's back at ya. Let's jump in here for YIELDMAX. All right, well, let's start out with my big miss. And I own Tsly, so I was a little disappointed in myself. I saw that their cash was in a situation where they could pay, 76 cents again. So I came out and said, okay, they're going to pay 76 cents, which is an awful high yield. Remember, there's, $7 and $8 a stock nowadays. Well, they showed me who's boss. They came out at 40 cents. I was just going to look up on the YIELDMAX site, but in the record back 3 or 4 months, I don't see a payout that low. So I wanted to go back over time, and I just about have it up on my other monitor, and I'm going to tell you guys. Here are the back pays: 76 cents, 65, 46, 57, 71, $1.28, $1.22, 59, $1.09, 81, 96, $1, 64, 69, 68. Now, granted, it's a much lower price stock now. 69, 68, 81, 80, $1.11, $1.20, $1.16. I'm all the way into 2023 now. $1.15, $1.16, $1.66. Now, granted, it was higher. They hadn't done the split back at this point in time, the reverse split. Okay, so it is by far a record low. They had paid 46 cents, and I actually have that data, peoples. You guys are probably like, why is he going on and on about this? Yeah, it's the March actual, 46. All right, which is closer to the kind of pricing they're at. All right, but it yielded 65%. All right, let's get in. Ork. I feel like somebody's yelling for a whale. Okay, so what did they pay? So they paid 39.47. I had them at 38. Hey, I need something after missing by 36 cents. Basically, I had them inflated, almost doubled. All right. Gooy. I had an estimate of 32. They showed me who was boss by giving more. Way to go. And then you flip-flop. The estimate that I had for Xomo was 33 cents. They paid 25 cents. All right, Ybit, 47 was my estimate. Boy, they came in low on this. These are monthlies. I get it if you're a 4-week candidate. I mean, a 4-day week, but I don't get it. I thought crypto was doing better than that. All right, so Crsh, I had 41. They did not pony up. But then again, you'd think the inverse, right? You see how some inverses work and some don't? Now, what is the pricing? Well, they're at 519. Okay. So they can't pay that much money. They had a 63% yield, and Tsly had a 65% yield. Both of them are, $5 and $8 stocks. All right. So you always have to remember that you can't just look at the payment. So Snoy, I love Snoy. I had them at $1.14, and they went and paid more at $1.27. It's a mini Palantir, just not quite as high end and as sophisticated as Palantir software, but it's a good little AIP software application. All right, so TSMY, I had it 63. Whew. They paid 89 cents. Okay. These are, Ymax and Ymag. I had it 21, they paid 18. I had it at 19 cents, they paid 17. By the way, I got a Ymax video. That's why I was a little late in getting the round hill out. I'm still not done with my editorial content. I think you guys are going to like it. It's a deep dive into Ymax. All right. So feet, I had them paying $1.22. They paid $1.12. You know, I'm trying not to put my cursor on it, guys. So if you see my cursor, it's look to the left, okay? So Fivy, I had it 39.21. Bruce, what did you, oh, June estimate. I'm so worried about where the cursor is. All right. I had them at 94 cents, my June estimate for Fivy, and they came in at $1.06. So not too far off. I was close on this one. I had Lethargy at 49 and they paid 47.24. Getting better. Gaputi, I had them at 30. They showed me 30.7. You left off the point 0.7. They'll say you were off by a penny. No, I was off by 7/10 of a penny. Take that. Oh, I'm getting closer. I had S Diddy at 22 and they were 22 and a 58th of a cent. They showed me. All right. Gotta have fun with it. Q Diddy. I had 24 and they paid 25, almost 26. Man, I'm falling off. I had R Diddy at 27 and they paid 30. I had, this one's getting easier. I had Ulti at 9 and they paid 9.5. I like it. I own some Ulti. Hope you guys like my deep dive on Ulti. Even I was a little impressed with Ulti after I did. You know, you form an opinion based on severe NAV erosion. And then I look and say, yeah, it's high yield, but it's not sustainable. Then I really dug into it, and it is risky that they're going so high yield, but they are doing covered calls, which they have been real covered calls, and they have been doing that for quite a while. I just think they got their mojo going and they're paying attention better. All right, Chippy, I had a 44 and they paid 40. So guys, apologize for some misses, but hey, I had a total of them paying out 905 and they only paid out 880. So for those that, you know, some I went too high, some I went too low, and 4, 5, 6, I was 98, 99% correct. All right, guys, it's a fun estimate, you know. Even if somebody had 100%, it probably never happened. You could know everything and not get it 100%. All right, guys, so this is Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation. And oh, I had one thought. So please tune in, I think soon. It may be tomorrow, but probably still your day because it's early morning. Look for this Ymax deep dive. Should you be buying Ymax? Is it diversified? Is it a safe fund as it's sold? Well, uncover the details. All right, guys, I'll let you go now. This is Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's the actuals for Group A, and we get to do it all over again for Group B with some of my favorite stocks in that group. All right, guys, bye for now.